to Meds Made Easy. My name is Tarun. Today we're going to be talking about cholestyramine, also known as Prevalite. They come in the packets. It's a powder that you mix in liquid. Generally, I believe it's about 60, 80 mLs to 120 mLs, 60 to 180 mLs of liquid. And you want it to be non-carbonated liquid. The carbonation messes with the dissolving aspect of it. So don't do Cokes or sparkling waters. Keep it to juices, water, soups, anything like that. So it's used for hyperlipidemia, people with high cholesterol. It's also used for pruritus associated with cholestasis. How to explain that is like itching due to if you have partial biliary obstruction, the itching that happens inside it. Due to that, this kind of calms it down. So this thing isn't absorbed. So cholestyramine is not absorbed by your body. What happens is whenever you eat a fatty meal, your bile salts get excreted, and those bile salts are what kind of absorb and kind of combat the fat. And at some point, that cholesterol gets reabsorbed into your body. This prevents that because it's kind of like a non-soluble, it forms like this non-absorbable complex. And it interacts with those bile salts and stuff like that. And so that prevents the cholesterol from getting reabsorbed into your body. So that's awesome. That's kind of like creating like a barrier in which the fat can't get back in. That's what we want. So your cholesterol is lowered through that. Off-label, it's used for chronic diarrhea associated with bile acid malabsorption. So again, those bile acids, once they get into the beginning part of your intestines, they are neutralized because they're so highly acidic, right? In our stomach, high acid is great, but not in our intestines. It'll actually do damage. So if those bile salts aren't neutralized in that first part of your intestines, if it is able to get into the rest of your intestines, then you start to see problems. You get to see like peptic ulcers, not peptic, but gastric ulcers and things like that. And so what we want to do is we want to be able to neutralize that acid right away. So this compound kind of takes place if your natural body isn't taking care of that. Also for people with hyperthyroidism as well, it's used for that. The peak effect will be felt in about 21 days. So you got to take it for about 3 weeks or so to really get the maximum effect. Women that are pregnant, totally safe to take. Again, it doesn't get absorbed into your bloodstream, totally cool. For women that are lactating, not a problem. Again, it doesn't get absorbed, so it can't get into your child. So all good stuff. I'm going to put up a list of side effects here. And really kind of things you want to watch out for is maybe kind of any kind of GI distress and any kind of issues you get there. Because you got this sort of non-absorbable thing kind of moving through your colon, kind of almost like I'm going to say it's not quite like a Miralax, but it kind of is, because Miralax forms like this gel. And so if you tend to see any sort of issues in the GI region because of it, contact your doctor, let them know that this may not be something that works. Generally in practice, never have a problem. I've never had a single patient come in and have a problem with this medication. It's just the adherence to it and the taste of it is just kind of gross. So that's kind of the main reason why people stop taking it. It just doesn't taste all that great. I believe for the most part the products we've had have like an orange flavoring to it or something, but kind of tastes like a terrible Metamucil. And Metamucil tastes terrible to begin with, so that's kind of what you're looking at. So guys, I think that's it. I believe so. Questions, concerns, leave them down below. Hit subscribe, let us know how we're doing on the channel, and we'll see you next time on Meds Made Easy.